with Ryan for a while at the point this occurred?
No, did not.
So you're telling the jury that you had no knowledge that Bo had actually been living at that residence?
No, I had a knowledge, one that I had got.
That day?
No, not that day. That last week.
That last week?
Yes.
Okay. So that night, you're telling the jury you went over at 10:30 at night?
When I left, it was 10:30 at night. If you need to listen to me now, I got over there about 8:30 or 9.
So you're saying you were there for 2 hours?
Yeah, working on the air conditioner, trying to get it to work. The whole time, Bo was there, and Ben was there, and Brian was there, passed out in the bathroom.
And for the whole 2 hours you were there, you never saw Stephen?
No, Stephen never came out of the room.
And you didn't tell Ben and Bo to leave until after you fixed the air conditioner?
No, never did fix the air conditioner.
So you let them stay there for an additional 2 hours?
They stayed there for an additional 2 hours, yeah.
Okay.
While I was talking to them, yeah. I wanted to know what they were up to.
Okay. I'm going to ask the question.
Okay.
When you're done answering, you let me know, because we're talking over each other. That's going to upset our court reporter, okay?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you're telling this jury that you were there for 2 hours trying to fix an air conditioner?
Okay, roughly, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe it was an hour. Maybe it was an hour and a half. It's been a while, lady.
That's kind of my
it's
point.
2000, okay.
That's kind of my point.
All right, so you want to get down to it. Let me see. Let me figure. We moved that day. So I'm going to figure, see, 7. We got 70, about 8. About 9. About 9:30. 9:30, maybe quarter to 10, somewhere in there. I don't know. 9:30 maybe. I don't know.
And from 2005, when that happened, until your nephew was arrested in 2017, how many times did you talk about the fact that you kicked Bo out of that house with somebody?
I never talked to anybody about kicking Bo out of that house.
But sitting here today, you can tell this jury without a shadow of a doubt that that was October.
Now, what do you mean by
23rd.
kicking somebody out of the house? I told him to leave. I don't know what kicking and leaving means. You ask somebody to leave, which is what I did.
You told him to leave forcefully, right?
No, I said leave the house, yeah.
And
now,
he didn't blow up at you.
Well, I mean, kicking to me is grabbing your butt and throwing your ass out the front door. I mean, that's how I got kicked out when I was growing up.
Well, you said he wanted to fuss with you, though, right?
What?
You said he wanted to bow up at you.
He stood up like he wanted to bow at me, but he didn't.
And he didn't
But
want
he
to.
had this kind of, he just had this kind of weird look on his face. I don't know.
So it's fair to say this wasn't a pleasant conversation you had with Bo, though, right?
I don't know about pleasant, but I don't see where it got out of hand. He understood what I was saying.
Okay. And sitting here today, you can tell this jury without a shadow of a doubt that that was on October 23rd of 2005.
No, 22nd, I think it was. 22nd, 23rd, whatever. Yeah, it was that weekend, whatever that weekend.
It was that weekend.
Yeah.
And you remember it was that weekend because you documented fixing the air conditioner?
Yeah, and moving.
And moving?
2 families, yeah.
Okay. And so you must have brought that documentation with you today.
What documentation?
Well, you just said you documented fixing the air conditioner on that date, right?
Oh, you talking about documentation like I wrote it down?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't write it down.
Okay. So,
Well, why you want to use words like that and mess me up for? I didn't write it down while I went over there and fixed the air conditioner.
but you're telling this jury, all these years later, you're sure of that date.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How are you sure of October 22nd?
It was the weekend before Halloween.
It was the weekend before Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Of what year?
5.
And how do you know it was 2005?
Because it was 2005. I don't know how to tell you that, because that's when Fred was coming back, when he'd come back from Alabama, and there was a whole thing there. So I don't remember.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know, and I couldn't hardly tell you, to be honest with you.
Was that before or
Fred was
after?
coming back from, I couldn't, we could sit here all day if you want me to try to figure that out. I got plenty of time.
Sir, I got plenty of time too,
Okay,
but I
but I don't understand,
Hold on.
you know.
I get to ask the questions.
Okay.
Judge, let him finish.
Just he's not answering the question, it's
I
non-responsive.
overrule that objection. Yeah, y'all just talk one at a time, okay, please? Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Hart.
Linda Bullington is your wife, right?
No.
She's not your wife?
No.
She's your significant other?
Yes.
And y'all lived together how many years?
A few.
Linda Bulletin has very strong opinions about me personally, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She never talked to you about it?
Never talked to me?
She never talked to you about what she said about me or Mr. Rigby when she was on jury duty recently?
No.
She never talked to you about the post that she puts on Facebook about this case?
Sweetheart, I don't keep up with all that. I'm sorry.
So that's a no.
No.
You don't ever talk to Linda Bullington about this case?
I don't talk to her about any of this case. I've never talked to her about anything.
And you never talked to law enforcement about this case either, did you?
Not that I know of. Are you going to tell me I did?
I'm asking you. Did you talk to law enforcement about this
Yes,
case?
I did.
Well, wouldn't
But
you
I got
remember?
no clue. You going to tell me I did? Well, who would be? Would it be an undercover cop? I mean, an undercover cop or something like that?
You would remember if you talked to law enforcement about Ryan Duke being charged with murder, wouldn't you?
Oh,
sir?
yeah.
Okay. You've never talked to
No, I
law
haven't.
enforcement. Let me finish my question.
Hmm.
You've never talked to law enforcement about Ryan Duke being charged with murder, correct?
Not that I know of.
And you've never told anybody in law enforcement that on October 22nd that you saw Ryan Duke passed out, correct?
No, I didn't see him that time. I saw him passed out. Yeah, but I didn't see him pass out. I wasn't the reason why he passed out. If that's what you want. Is that
I
what
don't
you
think that wasn't the question I asked. I said you
I
saw
don't
him
know what
pass
you
out.
asking, Lane. You messing me up.
Well,
You need to talk to me plain. I went to the 9th grade, lady. Okay, help me out here. You playing with me here?
do you know what the word "passed" means? Pass out, the phrase?
Yeah. No.
Isn't that the phrase you used just a few moments ago?
Yeah, when Ryan was passed out.
And you said you saw him on October 22nd.
Passed out. Yeah.
Passed out, correct? And you never told law enforcement about that, correct?
No.
And you don't have a clue what Ryan did after you left that day.
Not even no. I do not.
No further questions.
Thank you.
Any follow-up, Mr. Williams?
Thank you.
Mr. Williams, thank you for your testimony, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to excuse you at this time. Only thing I'll ask of you is don't discuss the testimony you've given here this afternoon with any other witness until the case is over, okay?
Okay.
All right. You got any questions about anything?
No, I'm good. There's
All right. Thank you,
strange
sir.
people in this world. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Take your time.
Yeah. Oh.